I watch him, David Cameron. We must work together to reduce the deficit. That's what's going on. Reducing the deficit. I read about the deficit. Do you know about the deficit, big guy? Do you know Britain's debt? No, £1.5 trillion. That's how much the UK owes somebody. £1.5 trillion. I don't know who the fuck we owe that to, but surely they've gave up on it. Surely when it hit the trillion mark, they must have been having their doubts about ever seeing it back. I've enjoyed Greece. I like their attitude. That's how you treat debt. If had a great time. It's got to the end. Everybody's on their case. The IMF, the EU, and they're just telling them to go and fuck themselves. Good on. Well done, Greece. Angela Merkel on the phone, going fucking mental. Greece have just got her on loudspeaker, just laughing at her. Sitting drinking bottles of ouzo, letting her shout at them. You must make the repayment now! 240 billion euros. Going through books on Greek philosophy, trying to quote their way out of the mess. Angela, as Socrates said, he is richest who is content with least. That's a fucking beauty, man. Any more? Or as Epicurus said, do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not, Angela. Yeah, let me talk there. Or as Plato says, you're not getting it, you fucking cow. Good on them. Everybody knows somebody like Greece. I've got mates like Greece. They're likeable, but you don't lend them money unless you're prepared to deal with their shite when you try and get it back. Have you seen that? Johnny, Greece actually accused Germany of owing Greece 279 billion euros because of the Nazi occupation in the 1940s. Fucking classic tactics. Oh, we weren't going to mention it, Angela, but since you're chasing us up... we're paying it back. 1.5 trillion. That's the plan. Reduce the deficit. The deficit means you spend too much money, don't bring enough money in. Tory solution, make cuts. I think we just need to start making some more fucking money. All these billionaire psychos putting their taxis into the Cayman Islands. They tell you that as if the money's irretrievable. Fucking invade the Cayman Islands. Get it back. What the fuck are the Cayman Islands going to do about it? Instead of getting after disabled people and fucking single parents. That takes balls, doesn't it? That takes balls. George Osborne, Ian Duncan Smith. Going through disabled people's doors, this is your fucking fault, mate. You. We could go after tax-avoiding multinationals. We could go after Vodafone, Starbucks, Amazon, Google, Gary Barlow, but it's your fucking fault. You. You're going back to work, mate. We don't give a fuck how disabled you are. Or you're paralysed from the neck down. We don't give a fuck, mate. There'll be a farm out there looking for a scarecrow. Fucking go for it. Couple of people checking for the offside flag on that joke there. An extreme example, but that's their ideal world, cutting benefits, and people fall for it. People believe it. I hear folk moaning. I hear them. See them on Facebook. And you discover through Facebook you hate your own fucking aunties. reading their shite. I have worked my whole life, and I've worked 2 jobs since I've been 12 years old, and I think it's a disgrace that these people are sitting on their fat arses. They're spending their dole checks on alcohol and cigarettes. It's a darn right disgrace. You're missing the point, man. They're spending it on alcohol and cigarettes. Highly taxable goods. The country's getting it back. These people are reinvesting. These people are the heroes in this mess. It's not poor people spending, it's fucking rich people saving. That's the problem. The money's there. Just need to get it to people that will fucking spend it. I would put the dole up. I would make the dole £1,000 a week. That's how you kickstart an economy. Every bit of it would get spent. You see it on Black Friday. That's poor people. Imagine them on £1,000 a week. The country would be fucking bouncing. Not 1 penny going offshore or into your savings account. Let's get fucking tattoos, man. People arriving at the job centre in taxis to sign on. Just keep your meter running, my man. I'll be 5 minutes. That's the dole up to £1,000 a week, Denise. You still wanting your tits done? I will get the hot tub. Aye, fuck it, why not? £1,000 a week. This is my first show, first one in a while, and now that the world is back to normal, it's good to see Russell Brand back on the telly. By the time this is released, that could be a legal issue. But it did take me back. Sex addiction. Remember that shit we used to celebrate? Creeps. In the turn of the century. I don't just mean celebrities. They used to be fucking everywhere. People coming on daytime telly, opening up about their sex addiction. These guys smarmy. Just like, yeah, I must have betted over 1,000 women, yeah. And you'd have Eamon Holmes sitting with a semi. And do you ever have more than one woman in the bed at the same time? Ruth, would you let the man answer the question? Sorry, mate, you were saying there. A lot has changed in my life. I don't know how much you followed me over the years here in Cork, but a lot has changed for me. I've done stand-up for almost 20 years, which is scary. I'm the old pro. I've become a husband. No, this is... I used to be on these stages talking about empties and house parties, and now I'm a husband. I got married. That was that big step in anybody's life, innit? Romantic. I proposed. Big Kev proposed on a safari. There we go. Big Kev proposed in Africa. Got myself a good deal on a diamond. Done a bit of haggling with the local rebel militia. I became a husband, and then I became a father as well for the first time. And if I thought I would see the day, I'd be a husband and a father, and I'm 36, and you start going, am I old? I'm still relatively young, innit? But I'm at an age where I now appreciate reminders of my relative youth. Like, 'cause I've dabbled in being old. And it did not suit me, and it was refreshing. I said something old. A few months ago, I was putting something in my kitchen bin, and I was looking out my window, and there were children in the street just playing a game, right, an old school game. They never had their tablets or devices, and I thought it was quite nice. And as I was putting my trash in the can, I said to my wife, isn't it great to see children out playing? And as soon as that sentence left my mouth, the young me was still in there saying, wow, Kev, what a nonce comment. Far too young, Kev, far too young. Decades away from being able to stand at the window making such a statement. Steph, don't fucking wave at them, Kev. There's one of them seen you. You'll get the front door kicked in, Kev. 36, man. You ever seen a 36-year-old lollipop man, Kevin? No! Because it would be arrestable to apply for such a vacancy. I'm still new to the game, still new to the fatherhood game. You need to decide what kind of dad you're going to be. If you're going to take the Dwight York hands-off approach, or if you're going to get in there. See, my son was born in 2021. Right, what a time to enter the world. What a decade it has been so far. And I hope there'll be a time we can look back and laugh at the fucking surreal madness that we have lived through. Yeah, I was born in the 80s, and we love the 80s, right? We still celebrate the 80s, and I sometimes ponder if there'll be a day when my son is growing up and I'll walk into his bedroom and I'll see him standing there in the mirror with 24 toilet rolls under his armpit, a face mask under his chin, deep-throating a cotton bud, going, And I'll be saying, where are you going? And he'll be saying, oh, it's a 20s night, Dad, at the Student Union. And this madness will come back. I'll be saying, who's going? Oh, just me and no more than 5 other people from 3 different households. Remember all that shit we lived through, when only 3 households could socialise, having to be ruthless, planning any social event, having to break it to your mate who lived on his own, that he can't come to your barbecue because he's a waste of a house. I'll just tell him, sorry, Gary, you're not coming, mate. I can get 4 in there. Mate, it's my birthday. I'm not playing a 4-4-1 on my birthday. We did live through it. We've got inquiries going on everywhere. Every country's having an inquiry into how COVID was handled. Inquiries worldwide. I don't know if you followed over the UK. We had 2 years under COVID restrictions whilst the House of Commons was like fucking Magaluf. That's what happened. Boris Johnson and them, they were partying the whole way through it. The proper lockdowns as well, April and May 2020, right in the midst of the family quiz, sitting, your head shaved, the whole family, like Marines. Saturday night, iPhones propped up against Yankee candles. How many hearts does an octopus have? The whole time Boris Johnson was on the decks. Fucking order, order. Whilst we were in supermarkets, forgetting tomato puree, petrified to perform a 3-point turn up a one-way aisle. People glaring at you. My dad's got asthma, you maniac! That way! I think it's gone, innit? I'm pretty sure it's over. I don't know if it is. I think there's still lockdowns in China, but it's fucked off home after a successful world tour. It's back. It's gone. And I don't know. It killed 6 million people. Wow. I know, it's big numbers, but I don't know if that's Hall of Fame when you look at the rest of the big pandemics throughout human history. You know what I mean? The real big hitters. The Spanish flu killed 50 million. The Black Death killed 200 million. And COVID, 6. And COVID was even claiming assists towards the end. COVID was even anything. My 95-year-old grandfather died from COVID. Come on, that's a tap-in, man. A bit of black ice was getting him. He can't have COVID running away like Alan Shearer, celebrating that.